BGP Backdoor Routes. A backdoor network is assigned an admin distance of 200. The objective is to make interior gateway protocol learned routes preferred. A backdoor network is treated as a local network, except that it is not advertised or not installed in the routing table. A network is not that is marked as a backdoor is not sourced by the local router, but should be learned from external neighbors. The BGP path selection algorithm does not change when a network is configured as a backdoor. So this is the topology that we are going to use in this video. And I actually got a YouTube video discussing default admin distances, and you can see all the default admin distances of the according to the route type. So let's say connected has an admin distance of 0, static routes have an admin distance of 1, and etc. Okay, and going back to our topology here, um, R1 is in AS1 and has a eBGP peering with R3, and R3 is in AS1 and AS3, and R2 is in AS2 and has an eBGP peering with R3 as well. And R1 and R2 is communicating via OSPF. And of course, you see the networks that are used on the physical connections. And here it says that if you want R1 to learn about, let me go back here, because R2 is actually advertising this route in both OSPF and eBGP, and that is the same. R1 is the same case. It's advertising this loopback in OSPF and BGP as well. So if you want R1 to learn this route here via OSPF, um, you have two options because by default it is learning this route via OSPF. I mean via eBGP because eBGP has a lower admin distance which is 20 compared to OSPF which is 110, right? Yeah, 110. So if we go to R1 and check its routing table, yeah, it's learning this route via BGP, not via OSPF. And we should see the same on R2, learning this route here via BGP, not via OSPF. And if we check the BGP table, I think, hold on. Oh, oh yeah, this is normal. Yeah, this is normal. It's learning this route via R3 here, which is normal. This is the next step, R3. And R1 should learn that route via R3 here and here. And it's advertising that route to, of course, to R2, right? You can see, you can use this command as well, actually. Um, advertised, yeah. Yeah, it's advertising this command, this route here on network. Yeah, let me go to R3. And the IP address is 10 dot, oops, 13.1. Yeah, advertising both. Advertising this route. This neighbor, which is this, it's advertising advertised this here, this here. Yeah, learning this route here via this next hop, which is R1, and learning this route via this next hop, which is R2. But our R3 is not originating any routes, right? It's just learning routes from R1 and R2. Let me check as well. 23, right? 23.2. Yeah, same scenario. Okay, let me go back here. So you actually have two options. Either change the external distance of eBGP or IGP distance. But this option number one is not recommended according to Cisco. So we are going to use BGP backdoor. So BGP backdoor makes the eBGP route the preferred route. This is the example. The network address, mask, and the subnet mask, and you add backdoor at the end of the network statement. And this is just the the OSPF configurations on R1 and R2. And of course, this is the basic BGP configurations on all the routers. And this is how you configure BGP backdoor networks. So you configure it in this case, on R1 and R2, and you configure it on the route that you learned, not on the route that you are originating. So let me go to R1, and again, this is the BGP configuration. So in this case, I am learning this route. So this is what I'm marking as the backdoor route, right? Oops, here. So let me just copy and paste the commands. Let me do the same on R2. Done. Let me check on R1. So now that route is being learned via OSPF. Before it was learning it via BGP here. And because of the backdoor keyword that we add at the end of the network statement, it's R1 is now choosing this route here via OSPF to get to this network. And this is the same scenario with R2. Yeah. So to get to this network, it's choosing this path, R1. So the directly connected path. And of course, this is you can verify that the network statement or the backdoor configuration. And of course, you can see that if you do this command here, check the BGP table, you will see that this route is being marked as failure. So meaning that it's not being installed on the routing table. And it should not advertise that actually. Let me check that as well. Yeah, it's only advertising this route, which is its local route or the loopback address. And this is the same on R2. Neighbor this here, advertise. Yeah, it's only advertising this route, not not this route. Yeah, same scenario. So yeah, that's it in this video, and that is basically how you can configure a network as a backdoor route. It's just one command actually, but it's important to understand that you actually mark the network that you are not sourcing, and that the local router is not sourcing, but the ones that the router is learning from the external neighbors. So yeah, that's it in this video. Thanks for watching.